Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you some of my fall kitchen staples. So you know, those things that make you want to cook more in the fall. And fall is one of my favorite seasons for cooking because everything's a little richer, things are a little sweeter, everything's a little bit more decadent. So let's get started. And by the way, if you haven't, please subscribe. So I've made a list of my top 10 kitchen staples for fall. Number 1, baking supplies. Flours and yeast and sugars, baking soda and baking powder, all of the things that you really wish you had every time you are thinking to bake something. Number 2, dried herbs. So things like dried rosemary, dried sage, dried marjoram and dried thyme and dried savory. Number 3, fresh apples and fresh sweet potatoes and fresh pumpkin and squash. Number 4, a crock pot. If you haven't been using a crock pot all summer long, it is time to pull that crock pot out and start filling it with something delicious before you even head out the door for work. You can take a crock pot and fill it with frozen meat, a can of cream of something soup, some onions, some seasonings, put the lid on, head to work, and when you come back home from work, you have an amazing dinner waiting for you. You almost get the feeling of someone having cooked for you. Number 5, kitchen tools. The kitchen tools I'm talking about, a pastry cutter, a sift for flour, for that recipe that you have been dying to make, and they say that you have to sift the flour first. A cookie scooper, it's really an ice cream scooper, but I use it in my kitchen to make homemade cookies. Perfect size every time. Number 6, canned pumpkin and canned fruits. These are going to allow you to be extremely creative in your kitchen when it comes to making desserts. A quick apple pie, a very quick pumpkin pie or pumpkin dessert, or even sometimes you can do like a side that is sweet apples or sweet potato souffle or a pumpkin souffle. And these things will all come in. These easy fall staples will come in very handy for that. Number 7, store-bought, ready-made pie crust and puff pastry. Those are 2 of my absolute favorite ingredients to have in the kitchen for fall. You can whip up a pie very quickly, and you can whip up pastries in no time with puff pastry. If it's something that you haven't tried, try it this fall. Really, you are going to thank me for that. Number 8, butter. You're just going to use a whole lot more butter in the fall than you do in the summer. Everything, like I said, everything is a little richer, a little more decadent, a little creamier, and butter is going to help with all of that. Number 9, fresh mushrooms and frozen pearl onions. I know you're thinking, how did that make her list of favorite fall foods? But I do so many braises and crock pot meals and one pot dishes, coq au vin, and I do lots of slow braised beef dishes and slow braised turkey dishes. You can just dump in a bag of frozen onions. Number 10, fall spices. Cinnamon and clove and nutmeg and pumpkin pie spice, all of those things that just make your home smell so delicious in the fall, and it kind of moves you into prepping for the winter holiday season. So those are my 10 fall kitchen staples. I hope that you will try at least a few of them on the list and see how creative you can be in your kitchen this fall. Before you go, Be sure to leave a comment in the comments section of this video and tell me about some things that you like about fall, whether it be cooking, the weather, the leaves changing, the beautiful scenery, beautiful drives. Just tell me about what you like and you'll be automatically entered to win our first prize. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe. Bye.